Tired of the same old Austria travel videos? Looking for more than just Mozart and mountains? You've come to the right place. I'm about to take you on a journey to discover the real Austria, a land of hidden alpine villages. Crystal clear turquoise lakes, imperial history, and cutting-edge modern art. Get ready to explore the Austria that most tourists miss. Welcome to Austria Unexplored. Austria's imperial history and heritage. Austria was once the heart of a vast empire, the Habsburg monarchy, and its legacy is still visible today in the stunning palaces, grand boulevards, and rich cultural traditions. But beyond the well-known imperial sites, we'll uncover some lesser-known stories and hidden corners of this fascinating past. The beauty of the Austrian Alps. The Austrian Alps are world-renowned natural wonder, offering breathtaking scenery, charming villages, and endless opportunities for outdoor adventure. But beyond the popular ski resorts, we'll explore some hidden valleys, pristine lakes, and challenging hikes that will take your breath away. Austria's vibrant cities. Austria's cities are a delightful blend of old-world charm and modern innovation. From the imperial grandeur of Vienna to the artistic spirit of Salzburg and the modern vibe of Graz, we'll explore the unique character of each city. Austria's lakes and waterfalls. Austria is blessed with an abundance of stunning lakes and cascading waterfalls, offering picture-perfect scenery and opportunities for swimming, boating, and relaxation. We'll discover some hidden aquatic gems that will leave you speechless. Austrian food, a culinary journey. Austrian cuisine is a hearty and delicious blend of Central European flavors, with influences from its imperial past and regional specialties. From Wiener Schnitzel to Sacerdote, we'll take you on a culinary adventure through the flavors of Austria. Vienna, beyond the palaces. Vienna, the capital of Austria, is a city of imperial grandeur, artistic heritage, and vibrant culture, while Schönbrunn Palace and the Hofburg are must-sees. Let's explore some of Vienna's lesser-known treasures. The Hundertwasser House. Step into a world of vibrant colors and organic architecture at the Hundertwasser House. Designed by the eccentric artist Friedensreich Hundertwasser, this apartment building is a unique and whimsical masterpiece. Surprising fact, Hundertwasser believed in architecture that was in harmony with nature, and his buildings often feature irregular shapes, greenery, and uneven floors. The Vienna Naschmarkt. Immerse yourself in the sights, sounds, and smells of the Vienna Naschmarkt, a bustling open-air market offering a wide variety of food, spices, and international goods. It's a great place to experience Vienna's multicultural atmosphere. Surprising fact, the Naschmarkt's history dates back to the 16th century, when it was originally a milk market. The Central Cemetery, Zentralfriedhof. Explore the Vienna Central Cemetery, one of the largest cemeteries in Europe and the final resting place of many famous composers, including Beethoven, Mozart, and Schubert. It's a surprisingly peaceful and beautiful place to wander. Surprising fact, the Central Cemetery has a dedicated section for non-denominational burials, reflecting Vienna's diverse population. The Prater. Have some fun at the Prater, a large public park that's home to the Wiener Riesenrad, a giant Ferris wheel offering panoramic views of the city. The Prater also features amusement park rides, gardens, and walking paths. Surprising fact, the Wiener Riesenrad was originally built in 1897 to celebrate the Golden Jubilee of Emperor Franz Joseph I. Danube Island. Donauinsel. Escape the city bustle and relax on Danube Island, a long, narrow artificial island in the middle of the Danube River. It's a popular spot for swimming, sunbathing, cycling, and picnicking. Surprising fact, Danube Island was created in the 1970s as part of a flood control project. Salzburg. Beyond Mozart. Salzburg, the birthplace of Mozart, is a city of Baroque beauty, musical heritage, and stunning alpine scenery, while Mozart's birthplace and the Hohensalzburg Fortress are must-sees. Let's explore some of Salzburg's lesser-known gems. Mirabell Palace and Gardens. Stroll through the Mirabell Gardens, a beautiful Baroque park featuring fountains, sculptures, and stunning views of the Hohensalzburg Fortress. The palace and gardens were made famous by the film, The Sound of Music. Surprising fact, the Mirabell Gardens were originally created in 1606 by Prince Archbishop Wolf Dietrich for his mistress, Salome Alt. St. Peter's Abbey and Cemetery. Visit St. Peter's Abbey, one of the oldest monasteries in the German-speaking world, and explore its ancient cemetery, which features catacombs carved into the Monchesberg mountain. It's a peaceful and historic place. Surprising fact: St. Peter's Cemetery is said to be the final resting place of Mozart's sister, Maria Anna Mozart. Nannerl. The Gertrud Gasse. Wander through the Gertrud Gasse, Salzburg's most famous shopping street. Known for its narrow buildings, ornate wrought iron signs, and charming atmosphere. Even if you're not shopping, it's a delight to stroll through. Surprising fact: the Gertrud Gasse has been a commercial street since the Middle Ages. The Hohensalzburg Fortress. While well known, the Hohensalzburg Fortress is a must-visit. This impressive medieval fortress, perched atop a hill overlooking the city, offers stunning panoramic views and a glimpse into Salzburg's history. Surprising fact: the Hohensalzburg Fortress has never been conquered in its history. Hellbrunn Palace and Trick Fountains. Have some fun at Hellbrunn Palace. Known for its whimsical trick fountains, these hidden water features, designed by Prince Archbishop Marcus Sittikus, are sure to surprise and delight visitors of all ages. Surprising fact: the trick fountains were designed as a way for the Archbishop to prank his guests. Innsbruck. Alpine City. Innsbruck, nestled in the heart of the Austrian Alps, is a city of stunning natural beauty, imperial history, and world-class skiing, while the Golden Roof and the Bergisel ski jump are popular attractions. Let's explore some of Innsbruck's lesser-known sites. The Ambras Castle. Explore Ambras Castle, a Renaissance castle located in the hills above Innsbruck. The castle houses a fascinating collection of art and artifacts, including the Chamber of Art and Curiosities, assembled by Archduke Ferdinand II. Surprising fact: Archduke Ferdinand II was a great patron of the arts and sciences, and his collection at Ambras Castle is one of the most important of its kind. The Nordkettenbahnen. Take a ride on the Nordkettenbahnen, a series of cable cars that whisk you from the city center to the top of the Nordkett mountain range. The views from the top are simply breathtaking. Surprising fact: the Nordkettenbahnen includes a stop at the Hengerberg, designed by architect Zaha Hadid. The Imperial Hofburg. While overshadowed by the Hofburg in Vienna, Innsbruck's Imperial Hofburg is still a magnificent palace. This former Habsburg residence offers a glimpse into the lives of the Austrian emperors and their connection to Tyrol. Surprising fact: Emperor Maximilian I was particularly fond of Innsbruck and made it an important center of his court. The Bergisel ski jump. Even if you're not a ski jumper, the Bergisel ski jump is worth a visit. This modern architectural marvel offers panoramic views and a chance to learn about the history of ski jumping in Innsbruck, which has hosted the Winter Olympics twice. Surprising fact: the current Bergisel ski jump was designed by architect Zaha Hadid. Swarovski Crystal Worlds. Swarovski Kristallwelten, just outside Innsbruck. Immerse yourself in the dazzling world of Swarovski Crystal Worlds. This unique attraction features artistic installations, crystal exhibits, and a beautiful garden. Surprising fact: Swarovski Crystal Worlds was created to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Swarovski Company. Salzkammergut, Lake District Paradise. The Salzkammergut region, east of Salzburg, is a breathtaking area of crystal clear lakes, charming villages, and stunning mountain scenery. It's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts and those seeking tranquility. Let's explore some of its most beautiful spots. Hallstatt. Visit Hallstatt, a picturesque village nestled on the shores of Lake Hallstatt, known for its stunning beauty and its long history of salt mining. It's one of the most photographed villages in Austria. Surprising fact: Hallstatt is so beautiful that a replica of the village was built in China. Lake Wolfgangsee. Explore Lake Wolfgangsee, one of the largest and most popular lakes in the Salzkammergut. Take a boat trip, visit the charming villages of St. Wolfgang and St. Gilgen, and enjoy the scenic beauty. Surprising fact: the White Horse Inn, Weißes Ross, on Lake Wolfgangsee is the setting for a famous operetta. Lake Tronsee. Discover Lake Tronsee, the deepest lake in Austria, surrounded by dramatic mountains and charming towns. Visit the impressive Schlossfort, a castle located on a small island in the lake. Surprising fact: Lake Tronsee is a popular spot for diving due to its clear waters and interesting underwater formations. Bad Ask. Visit Bad Ask, a spa town that was once the summer residence of Emperor Franz Joseph I. Explore the Kaiser Villa, the Imperial Villa, and stroll along the charming streets. Surprising fact: Emperor Franz Joseph I and Empress Elizabeth CC spent many summers in Bad Ask, making it a center of imperial life. The Five Fingers Viewing Platform. For a breathtaking view of the Dachstein Mountains and the Salzkammergut region, visit the Five Fingers Viewing Platform on Mount Krippenstein. This unique platform extends out over a cliff and offers a thrilling experience. Surprising fact: each of the fingers of the platform offers a different perspective and a unique photo opportunity. Großglockner High Alpine Road. Embark on a scenic drive along the Großglockner High Alpine Road, one of the most spectacular mountain roads in Europe. This panoramic road winds through the heart of the Hoher Tauern National Park, offering breathtaking views of the Großglockner, Austria's highest mountain. Surprising fact: the Großglockner High Alpine Road was built in the 1930s and is considered an engineering masterpiece. Stop at various viewpoints along the road to admire the stunning scenery. Visit the Kaiser Franz Joseph's Hoher Visitor Center for views of the Pastors Glacier, and enjoy the alpine meadows and wildlife. Surprising fact: the Pastors Glacier is the largest glacier in Austria, but it is sadly receding due to climate change. Hike to the Franz Joseph's Hoher for the closest view of the Großglockner. Visit the Haus Alpine Nature Exhibition Center to learn about the local flora and fauna. Austrian cuisine. A culinary journey. Austrian cuisine is a delicious and hearty blend of Central European flavors, with influences from its imperial past and regional specialties. Let's explore some of the must-try dishes and culinary delights of Austria. Wiener Schnitzel. A classic Austrian dish. Wiener Schnitzel is a thin, breaded, and pan-fried cutlet of veal. It's a must-try for any visitor to Austria. Surprising fact: the origin of Wiener Schnitzel is debated, but some believe it was inspired by a similar dish from Italy. Sachertorte. Indulge in a slice of Sachertorte, a rich and decadent chocolate cake with a thin layer of apricot jam, coated in dark chocolate icing. It's a Viennese specialty and a perfect treat for chocolate lovers. Surprising fact: the original Sachertorte recipe is a closely guarded secret, known only to a select few at the Hotel Sacher in Vienna. Apfelstrudel. Another classic Austrian dessert. Apfelstrudel is a flaky pastry filled with spiced apples, raisins, and breadcrumbs. It's delicious warm, often served with vanilla sauce or whipped cream. Surprising fact: Apfelstrudel is believed to have originated in the Ottoman Empire. Tafelspitz. A traditional Viennese boiled beef dish. Tafelspitz is a flavorful and tender cut of beef served in a clear broth with various side dishes, such as horseradish sauce, creamed spinach, and potato rosti. Surprising fact: Tafelspitz was a favorite dish of Emperor Franz Joseph I. Käsespätzle. A hearty and comforting dish from the Austrian Alps. Käsespätzle is a type of soft egg noodle mixed with melted cheese, typically Emmentaler or Bergkäse, and topped with fried onions. It's a delicious and filling meal, perfect after a day of hiking or skiing. Surprising fact: Käsespätzle is similar to mac and cheese, but with a unique texture and flavor. So, there you have it, a glimpse into the incredible beauty, history, and culture of Austria, from its imperial cities and stunning alpine scenery to its charming villages and delicious cuisine. Austria offers an unforgettable experience for every type of traveler. Are you ready to explore the real Austria?